Let's make it a good day.
Today on The Jason Show, the most dramatic podcast ever.
All right, first episode. Here we go in 3, 2.
Chris Harrison is telling his side of the story finally about his exit from The Bachelor.
I think it's time we talk.
Find out where you can see, or I should say, hear it. Then, the absolute best wine-inspired gifts from the absolute best wine diva, Leslie Miller. And it's one of the most unique best things ever I've ever done. The Jason Show starts right now. Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah.
Let's make it a good day. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Jason Show. I'm Jace. Hi. Keep it going. It's Kendall, everybody. Say hello.
Hi.
Hello, buddy.
Hello.
My buddy.
Hello.
You look very, very Christmassy today.
Thank you.
Audience is great today.
Yeah.
Hello, Tuesday.
Hi.
You're in that holiday mood.
They are.
This is, the audience is happy. They got here. They got here before the blizzard.
Yeah, that's right. That's
yeah.
right. Congratulations on that.
Oh, God. Normally I don't care.
Right.
But it's just now again, if you haven't seen, there's going to be snow tonight. Snowmageddon tonight, tomorrow. It's going to be like
Thursday.
47 degrees below zero.
Yeah, no big deal.
It's no big deal.
Yeah.
We're used to it around
It's
here.
going to be fine.
You look great. You look very holiday-y today.
Thanks.
You look very festive.
I wear a lot of Christmas earrings to the eagle-eyed viewer, and today I decided to whip out the Christmas brooch and the Christmas skirt.
Very sweet.
Thank
Yeah.
you. It was my grandma's. It's cute.
Does it have a story behind it?
No, it was my grandma's. So when she passed, this is not a sad story. This was like 10 years ago.
Oh, I thought this was going to take a turn. I was like, okay,
Woo!
yeah.
No, we all just took little different things, and she had like a billion brooches. So I try to whip them out every once in a while.
Well, it's very nice.
Thanks.
Nice little grandma brooch there.
Thanks,
Yeah.
little grandma brooch.
Yeah. I want to send. I have two positive vibe stories. Usually, at this section of the show, I tell you a funny story about some disaster that happened to me or something to make you laugh, or I complain about something to make you laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Today, you ready?
I'm ready.
Positivity. I'm sending positivity.
Shiver me timbers.
Positivity.
Positivity.
First, I'll tell you this.
What?
Now we need to send positivity because you won't believe, Leo, you ready?
What?
You won't believe what happened to our executive producer, Jeff.
Oh, our fearless leader.
This is not Ted shaking his head. You can't believe it, can you, Theodore? It's just unbelievable. This is not, we're not making this up. I swear I'm not making this up to make you laugh, or to make you go, what?
No.
Executive producer Jeff went to Portugal. And he was supposed to be back right now.
Yeah,
Like
here.
he's supposed to be right here. But if you take the Jeff camera right now, it's Theodore. It's not Jeff. That's not Jeff. That's not Jeff. The reason, thank you, Theodore. Okay, Theodore.
He's a ham.
Theodore.
He hates the attention.
We didn't need the bow, Theodore. It was fine. Yeah. So, and tonight was supposed to be a little get together. Jeff calls us.
Yeah.
Or sends a text to Ted, me, and our big boss. And he goes, we just had to make an emergency landing back in Portugal. He goes, the Dutch flight attendant was repeatedly screaming, brace for impact.
In English? I mean,
Dutch flight attendant. Okay. The landing gear got stuck. So they had to, it got stuck. So luckily they landed safe, but Jeff missed his connecting flight to Amsterdam. And now, after he missed that flight, there were no other flights that could connect him back here to Minneapolis until this evening. So, So as you can imagine, Daddy isn't real happy right now. But he's safe. And so all of us, if you've ever enjoyed Jeff on the show, and I know you have. Let's send him some good vibes to get him home safe and to get him out of Amsterdam. Amsterdam, yeah.
You'd think he'd be happy. I mean, I would be. If my flight was canceled, there are worse places to be stuck than Amsterdam. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to say, yeah. No one's, I mean, he is in Amsterdam. I mean,
It's
not like he's
beautiful
in a
there.
horrible place.
No.
But, you know.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
Yeah, but it's still another hotel room, and you know what I mean? It's expensive.
I would just fake that I
Daddy
missed my
can afford
flight.
it. He makes Jeff
Jeff
money, he can
money.
afford it. Yeah.
He's gonna die.
I make that joke when he's not here.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah. And the other, usually, again, I complain about this or that. I just want to give a little shout out to a good local company. I love to do that on, through segments. But if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you saw that, and I won't tell you why, but I never do this, but I did a little crowdsourcing like a lot of people do. Like, hey, I'm looking for help with this or that.
Right.
I needed some help in the house because I'm about as handy as a fly. I'm not a technical guy. I don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to use tools. I don't do any of that.
Phillips flathead, what?
I don't even know, what a Phillips screwdriver looks like. So I needed help, and I put out a call on Facebook, and this is just a story of there are still good people out there, even on social media. I was inundated with people willing to help Colin and I with our little project, and I was almost over. I was like, people are really nice. People are good, and I got this great company that did come out, Hilliard, I want to get this right, Hilliard Heating and Cooling in, you know them in row 2? You're nodding your head, okay. Hilliard's in Zimmerman. They're good people. Nancy and the family, it's a family-owned business, so if you need heating or cooling, call them. They're good people. They help me out, and there's a lot, like Bombay, there's a lot of great places, but I want to give them a shout out.
Hilliard.
Okay, everybody, let's get started. It's time for the hot dish. Roll it, Leo. I was like, can you fix this? They fixed it. Anyway, there's nothing hotter these days than a chiseled cheekbone, right, friends? Well, listen to this. The new trend, I can't believe this is it. No, I'm not kidding.
It's great.
There's a new plastic surgery trend out there that you're going to hear about called sucking out the buccal fat from one's face. Right there, the face, yes. And it's having a moment. And one of Hollywood's A-listers appears to be on board. Lea Michele was trending over the weekend, and you're like, why? Well, she revealed that her apparent quote-unquote new face, plastic surgeons have seen a rise in the buccal fat removal procedure. So keep this up, Leo. What it is, and we'll re-explain it a couple times. See how she has that like contoured cheek right there? They literally remove a little pillow of fat in your cheek. So they go in your mouth, they make it, and they remove just like right here. It's right there. Right there. In the New York Times, surgeons say the operation takes less than a half hour, and they've seen a significant uptick in the last 5 years. Like I said, they take a scalpel, they go inside the mouth, and remove a fat pad the size of a medium grape.
Don't Google it. It's
Not
gross.
a large. I love that Ted wrote this specificity.
Yeah.
Not a large grape, Ted.
Yeah.
Not a small grape, a medium grape. That's right. And it typically starts around $7,000.
Unless you go to Mexico, then it's like $2,000 to $5,000. I looked into this too. Not for myself, for the story. I'm serious.
Okay, yeah, let's not promote going to Mexico for plastic surgery.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I was saying there's a discount if you just
Kids,
go south of the
don't
border.
listen to Auntie Kendall on that one.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
TikTok, they tell you everything.
Look, I'm a guy with a round. Even at my thinnest, I will always have a round face. Always. I won't do this because as you get older, gravity takes care of this anyway, because your face hollows out anyway.
Yeah.
So what the youngins aren't thinking about is that.
10 years.
And yeah, you're gonna want that little pillowy face when you're ticking up there in age. So I'm sorry that you have to deal with this now, but come 70, I'm gonna be real good looking. I'm gonna be real, you know?
You know what they call it? Okay, you're gonna love this.
What?
So what they call this surgery, like the look that you're going for, it's called the handsome Squidward. What? The handsome handsome Squidward. You remember from SpongeBob SquarePants? The mean guy that lives next to SpongeBob, his name is Squidward, and he has the super creepy face.
Oh, because it's, oh, really?
He lives in the pineapple under the sea.
Oh.
Yeah, they call it the handsome Squid.
Because, yeah, it gives you that V shape. I'm fine. Look, I'll look like this until I'm good. I'll wait till gravity takes care of it.
Oh, God.
Next in the dish, the most dramatic podcast ever is about to drop in a few weeks. Thank you, audience. That's the appropriate reaction. That's actually the name of it. That's actually the name of Chris Harrison, his podcast. He's a former host of The Bachelor, and he's now ready to share his side of the story about getting fired from The Bachelor. Take a listen to this.
We good to roll?
We're ready.
Audio's good?
Do you feel ready?
I think. I don't know, a little nervous. I have not spoken publicly for 2 years about this, and I have a lot of thoughts. And I think about this every day. Truly, every day of my life, I think about this and what I want to say, and how important it is that I speak to everyone for the first time. So it's heavy. It's really heavy. We'll see how it goes. We may scrap this whole thing, to be honest. I don't know. But I think it'll be cathartic. I'm looking forward to getting this off my shoulders and repairing this, moving forward, and letting everybody hear from me. So we ready?
We're ready.
Okay, let's do it. Let's see what happens. All right, first episode. Here we go in 3, 2. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the most dramatic podcast ever. I'm Chris Harrison. I think it's time we talk.
I just want him to talk into the microphone.
Yeah, it's
that's
like a
all I
shoebox.
want. Yeah, that's all I want.
Where's he recording this? His bathroom?
I have no idea. No matter how you feel, whether he was unjustly fired, we're not going to re-debate that right now. That's not what this is about. My feeling is this: after he talks, he's going to talk about relationships. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to be blunt. Ain't nobody going to be listening to Chris Harrison about relationships. No. So after the initial push of the 3 episodes that he's going to stretch out the story,
right?
I don't know I don't know. I don't know if this, but look, everybody has a podcast. Row 2 has a podcast. Mm-hmm. I mean, you know what I mean?
It's a good
everybody,
one.
The entire, the woman in row 3 has a podcast. Everybody has one.
There she is.
So look, it's a good venue, and if he wants to speak and he wants to tell his story, not through an interviewer, more power to him. But I don't know if this my point is, I don't know if it has legs.
You go, Glenn Coco.
That's right.
Good luck.
Chris was fired after he appeared to defend a contestant's previous racist behavior. Okay, go get some more coffee. We'll be right back. Back after this. I don't want to oversell this, but don't turn the channel. First of all, because it's the holidays, every other show is a damn rerun. So keep it here. And and also, if that doesn't tempt you, I have the oddest, most unique, best thing ever coming up. And it's quite delicious. And you're gonna laugh at how I came to get this item, but we're gonna test it live with Kendall and Leslie Miller, and it's gonna be, and let me tell you, you're gonna want a jar of whatever I'm showing you. I'm just telling you,
No big deal.
That's coming up. A new reality competition show is set to push contestants to their limits. So it's called The Climb, and it's gonna be hosted by Jason Momoa, and row 2's excited about that. Right there she is, yeah. Take a look, here's a preview, look at this.
Climbing, it's so rooted in my soul. It just opens your mind.
I met Jason when we were both kind of just getting our start.
Chris was already one of the best climbers in the world.
Most people that go climbing, it changes how they view life.
I loved everything about it.
we've decided to start a competition to inspire the next generation of climbers. And we've enlisted champion climber Megan Martin.
It's like Superman and Wonder Woman.
Welcome to Mallorca. It's just you, the rock, and the water.
Oh my God.
10 climbers will go head-to-head for a $100,000 prize and a sponsorship with Piranha.
There is this place called Wadi Rum.
It's really thrilling
Beast.
and equally daunting.
We're gonna keep you guys on your toes. No pun intended.
No. 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 No, absolutely not. There's no way. Look, I might watch this because look at it. Good production value. I like Jason. I'll watch this. This might do the trick. Now I love that you did extensive research into this. What did you do?
So my cousin Lydia is not a professional rock climber, but she knows and is a very, very good rock climber. Her and her fiance, he could be sponsored type people. So I'm like, watch this. Let me know if this looks legit to you or not. And she said, A, they're doing multiple different kinds of climbing. I didn't even know that was a thing. But apparently they're doing different disciplines, which is pretty difficult to be able to do, one. Two, she said that a lot of the contestants are kind of at the same level as her fiance and her.
Okay.
So they are all could eventually get sponsored, be professional climbers. Are you ringing me out right now?
No, my phone was, I'm sorry. No.
Do you know how much junk he gives the audience when that happens?
You're absolutely right. I left it on because I was going to have Jeff call, so there is a reason, but that's not Jeff. So go ahead.
Sure.
Yes.
Are you okay?
It's
now that
not
you're done
Jeff,
singing
believe
me off the stage, I feel like I'm at the Oscars and I'm
sorry.
getting rang off.
I was going to have Jeff call. No. I was really listening to you. Please continue.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, so essentially she said a lot of these guys are really, really good climbers. This should be interesting. Most of them are pretty Instagram famous climbers, not like just Instagram models who pretend to climb. They're real climbers. So she was like, I'm going to watch this. This should be good. The guy hosting with Jason Momoa is very, very well known in the climbing community too, so it gives it a little leverage as well.
I do not like heights, and now do not book me for the segment because I won't do it. I will eventually. I would like to conquer it. I would like to climb. A
wall?
The climbing walls.
Because Ted and I did that, and
I know.
Lydia's moving home in January. So if we want to book this.
No, I've never done it
she's
before. It would be
back.
conquering a fear. You've tried getting me to do it. I have a friend, Quinn, who's tried it. He's a good climber. No, I'm not. Maybe 2023 I'll climb the wall. Maybe.
Again, she's moving home in January. I'm just saying.
Well, let's talk in January. The Climb hits HBO Max in January. The winner will get $100,000. Next in the dish. Yeah, that's a lot. I might climb a wall for that. Avatar: The Way of Water came out over the weekend, and the response was a bit softer than expected. Look, it still made a lot of money. Let's not be, So, but this is my favorite story of the day. Edie Falco. She's in the new Avatar, okay? And she recently visited The View and revealed something that I thought was so fun. Listen to this.
Did you see the first one, and did you think that you would be in such an epic film?
No, and no. I saw the first one when it was out. And that's going back some time. And this second Avatar, the one's coming out, I shot, I think 4 years ago.
Oh, wow.
So, and then I've been busy, I'm doing stuff, and then somebody mentioned Avatar, and I thought, I guess it came out and didn't do very well, because I didn't hear anything, so I bet it happens, And then somebody recently said, Avatar is coming out. So, it hasn't come out yet?
So, yeah. Now, I get that Edie Falco probably does have a lot of, she's Edie Falco.
Right.
But I told the staff in the meeting, it's not like she shot one day as a colonial woman in
a period
England.
piece.
She was in Avatar.
Right.
You shot probably for multiple days, but if it's 4 years ago.
I mean, and do you not go to any of the premieres then? Or
Did
any
you
of the
not
press?
notice there wasn't a premiere yet? I don't know. She plays General Frances Ardmore. So, yeah.
Bad guy.
I haven't seen it yet. I got to go. I got to review it. The new Avatar movie debuted over the weekend and fell short, like I said, of some projections. The movie made $135 million over the weekend here in the States. But early forecasts have pegged it up to $190 million. So the reason everyone's following the box office so much is because James Cameron said the film needs to take in $2 billion around the world to break even. Not to make a profit for Mickey Mouse, to break even. Yeah, just think about that. This show needs to make about $12.50, and then we're good. You know what I mean? We have the audience is not sure they should laugh at that joke, but that's fine. Yeah.
It's our operating budget.
I know. Poor little Jason show. Next in the dish, speaking of James Cameron, Titanic is celebrating 25 years since it came out. And James and Kate Winslet has had it with that debate over Jack's death. Remember, could he fit on the piece of wood or not? James Cameron says they have conducted a forensic study with a hypothermia expert to determine if Jack could have survived on the door. The results allegedly proved that there was no way that both Rose and Jack could have survived. That study will, and this is not a joke, will be the subject of a special for National Geographic. Now, we don't know when it's going to air, but, well, Kate Winslet also had a really good answer to this. She said, think of it like paddleboarding. One human and the paddleboard is balanced, it stays afloat, and it's maneuverable. You put two humans on it, it sinks, it's a little bit more uncontrollable. She said that's the same concept of that of that piece of wood.
Right.
If Leo would have gotten on that wood, the wood would have the wood would have sank. You know what I mean? It does make sense.
It makes sense, and also we all need to get over it. He's dead.
Yeah,
he died.
Also,
it's a movie.
It's a movie, and I
love that we can't get over it though.
Yeah. Next in the dish, speaking of big-time director, Steven Spielberg made headlines recently when he revealed one of his career regrets. He says one of his biggest fears is not getting eaten by a shark, but instead that sharks are mad at him for creating a feeding frenzy for sport fishermen after he made Jaws in '75. He said that he regrets the film played a role in the decimation of the shark population. The director of the Florida program for shark research said the film was like a collective testosterone rush that swept through the East Coast, and thousands of fishermen set out to catch what they call trophy sharks.
Ugh.
Which is so gross, and people make using
trophy
them for fins. It's disgusting what they do because they're such they're a keystone species, really.
Very misunderstood, and I'm not being funny. I'm being serious. They're very
really
misunderstood.
Luckily, though, as much as the fear has risen, I think also research and education has risen.
Right.
Because back in the 70s and 80s, when I was growing up, they were you thought of them. If you listen to the trailer of Jaws, literally the narration says a mindless eating machine. Luckily, your generation, my generation, and then younger, they now know that there's much more to sharks. They're actually there are. I mean, I'm not saying they have feelings and they're going to therapy sessions. I'm just saying,
I know. I see what you mean. I get what he means.
The value of sharks.
Right, right. I think the initial pounce on it, terrible. But to your point, now we know more and we know better.
I mean, we.
I love the animals. We love the animals.
The ocean is the shark's house. We go in the shark's house. I'm just saying. That's,
Don't play stupid games.
That's right. We're going to take a break. My best thing ever and more when we return. Stay with us, everyone. Back in a moment. Coming up, looking for a gift for the wine lover on your list? Leslie Miller is here to help. Then it's a best thing ever taste test. I'm unveiling the latest thing I'm loving, and I'll just say this. It's one for the books. That and more when we come back. Look who's back. Look who's back.
Back again.
Back again.
Back again.
That's right. Welcome back. Oprah has a gift guide. Gwyneth Paltrow has her Goop stuff. And our next guest has her own liquid gift guide. It's really the only gift guide you need. Give it up for the one and only wine diva, Leslie Miller, everybody, from Amusé Wine and her incredible new shop, Sip Better in the North Loop. Hello, my friend.
Hello.
You're gonna be here for most of the show today.
Oh,
we have
it's really
this.
exciting. Yeah.
I'm gonna be sabering something.
You are going to be sabering.
And then, and then you get to try my best thing ever. I'm
so
very
excited.
excited. Okay, so what are we doing? What is this?
So we put together a number of different little gift packages at the store for people in your life that might like wine, but then also maybe people who are not super into wine.
Okay, now why do I have Thrifty Gifter? I like that name. We have Thrifty Traveler on our show, but Thrifty Gifter.
Well, you're hearing so much about gift cards this year and really, giving people kind of what they want, but then also being conscious of your budget. And there are so many wines out there. We've brought them on the show for years, the number of wines that you can really get under $15 that is of high quality. So I'm going to start you right off with a great little pink.
Okay. I just saw the name. Is this the wine that you gave Hanson on Wednesday's episode?
Yes.
This is an obsession now.
Yeah, she's obsessed.
Now with 3 people in my life that want this and want this right now. Okay, so what is this?
It is so good. It's Henry Varnay.
This right here.
It's a little French pink bubbly. It is dry, but get this, it's only $13.
That's why everyone's obsessed with this.
Yes.
Okay.
And so when you're throwing a party, this is also a great little area to go to. Oh, I know. It's so delicious, isn't it?
That's not $13.
Yeah, it drinks like it would be $20+ for sure. Yeah.
I'm seeing Leslie later tonight. I'll take a case of this. Thank you, FYI. Yeah. Okay, this is really good.
I do love it. It's so great.
Holy crap.
But just round, luscious, strawberry, raspberry. Also, don't forget about the Sauvignon Blanc department. This area has gotten pretty expensive due to the fact that New Zealand, France has had a lot of issues with weather. But Chile, so this is another one, $12. And this is just so great. It's light, it's citrusy, just like you would expect of a Sauvignon Blanc. It's refreshing, but then also, I kind of call it a winter Sauvy. So it goes with a lot of different ooey gooey sort of pastas, cheeses, things like that.
That's lovely.
Yes.
That's really good.
Another little area to head to is Portugal. The Portuguese
like Jeff. That's where Jeff is.
Hopefully you're drinking wine today, Jeff.
Yeah.
This is.
Oh, I'm sure he is. Let me tell you. Yeah.
Probably. This is actually only $9 at the store.
This right here?
It's great. It's actually great for somebody who loves Cabernet. So it's a little bit more rustic, bigger, chewier, has a little bit of pepper backbone to it. It definitely was awesome with like heavier proteins, but also roasted mushroom stews.
Oh.
Yeah. $9. Right?
I'll take that one too.
Okay,
Okay,
great.
yeah, that's really good.
Okay.
Oh, cheers to that one. Yeah,
I
like
love that.
Yeah.
And then there's probably somebody in your life who like travels a lot, does a lot of cooking at their home. Maybe they're the entertainer. I kind of picked up a number of different interesting varietals and areas around the globe.
Okay, these are the traveler people in your life. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
One, there's a nice little bright white from the western side of Slovenia. This is our friends from Rodica, Malvasia. So if you like Sauvignon Blanc, it's just different, it's interesting.
Okay.
I gave you a little wine in your glass from the country of Georgia.
Okay.
And this is the grape Saperavi. So this is also kind of a nerdy little department. You know, an area for people who really want to get nerdy by nature. Yeah.
That's my little nerdy push of the glasses. Oh, I enjoy this.
Yes.
I almost like the $9 one.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I mean, that is.
I like the $9.
People love that wine. They do.
No, this is good.
More structure.
It's more structured, more nerdy.
Okay,
Yeah.
here's another pink that you're just going to go bananas for.
Okay.
So you're going to love this.
What is this?
I drink gallons of this. This is Tiso. I know. Don't tell people.
Yeah. Okay. What is this? Is the
So
one here?
this is Tiso, and it's from the region of Bougie, which is on the eastern side of France. I figured it'd be right
It's a
up your
private
alley.
joke between the audience and I. That's right. Yes. Okay.
But it is a little sparkling rosé. It's extra dry, and it's actually a funky little grape called Mongoose, but there's a little smidge of Gamay to it.
Ooh.
Yeah, total cheese board
Now I
wine.
know why you drink gallons of this.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, this would be good with the charcuterie board.
Yes, so good.
Oh, I'm down with this. What's the price point for this?
It's like $18, $19.
Okay.
Yeah, so a little step up, but still under 20 bucks. I love that.
So friends you kind of like,
Yeah.
friends you, okay,
You
a
might
little
like.
better. Yeah, okay.
And then there's a whole department that we have at the store that is these curated, really cool spirits for people who like wine.
These are the friends who have a summer house that you want to stay at. And you want to yeah.
So these are all liqueurs, which this is so fun. We've been selling so much of this fun little creme de cassis. And it is 100% black currants. It's French. And you have just a little smidge of it. You can put it over cheesecake, but in bubbly. Think about that. Inside, like a little Kir Royale.
I'm good.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know if I like that.
Okay.
Okay.
And then limoncello. That's always a fun one to give, right?
That's not, okay. The more,
Right.
I just didn't expect it to be,
Yes.
thick.
Yes. And then the little limoncello, this is Amalfi Coast, Italy. And who doesn't love limoncello after a great dinner? It's a great little digestive.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Genepi might be something new and interesting. This is like maybe your person who collects a lot of wine and you're like, ooh, I've got something super unique for them.
Okay.
Genepi is a little alpine liqueur, which you can have that with a little splash of soda. You can also put this into hot chocolate and it makes kind of a minty hot chocolate. Try it, you'll like it.
Girl, it's real fun at your house. I'm telling you. Oh.
Yes. Yummy, right?
That would be really good in hot chocolate.
Yes.
Yes, now I know why you said that.
Kind of a tummy warmer.
Oh, yeah.
Last is, don't forget about the Swedish spiced warmed wine, which is glug. There's a
Glug?
great glug.
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 I don't even, okay, what's in glug?
Glug is basically, the base of it is a wine, but there's a lot of spices to it. You would serve it warmed. This would be great after skiing, sledding, any of the above.
Glugging.
Glugging. Yes.
Oh, this would be good warmed.
Yes. Great
Okay.
in your flask for skiing.
That's right. I can see myself right now. Anyway, my skis and my glug. Okay, when we come back.
Oh no.
Okay, here, are you ready, Leslie?
I'm so ready for this.
Me.
I've been waiting to do this.
Leslie, and a sword.
Yes.
When we return. Back in a moment.
Oh my God!
I'm so scared. Welcome back. We're back with the wine diva, Leslie Miller, and she has a skill that she wants to teach me right now.
That's right, I do.
What is that?
This is an official saber. Yes. This is a French
I've only
saber.
used a lightsaber in my life. I don't know what that is, okay? So what is that?
So, you know, I'm sure you've seen this. You've probably seen all the bloopers on YouTube with people saber.
Yeah.
And they saber champagne tops, right? So the top of this goes off, the entire cork, and what we call the collar of the bottle will go off in one fell swoop.
They do that when they christen ships sometimes.
They do.
Or when they open a business or something.
But usually, like, there's glass everywhere, and then it's not good. But that's not going to happen here today. I'm going to teach you how to do this because I have taught so many friends how to do this, and they love it. It's so fun.
Okay, let's see if I love this.
Okay, so
Okay.
there's a couple of tricks to the trade here. So you have to find kind of the seam of the bottle and where it meets the top of the collar. And then this is not like a slice, right? And you're not blunt forcing it through. You're not just stopping and you're just sawing off the top of this, but it's a follow through on the entire bottle all the way through. So When you hit the bottle, are you watching, Jace?
I am.
When you hit the bottle, you see where my saber's down here a little bit more so towards the bottom?
Uh-huh.
So when you hit the top of it, the whole thing goes off in one swoop. Are you ready for this? I've been so excited to teach you. Okay.
Okay.
So put this into your right hand. Okay, no, you gotta hold on to it. Hold on to it, okay? Now.
I have rarely been, what? I know, but I do more.
So hold it at 45-degree angle. See where this little seam hits the top of the collar?
Yeah.
And you wanna go towards here a little bit more so. And you wanna follow through like a tennis racket.
I don't play tennis.
So you, okay. Well, you
like this,
kind of
though?
give it a couple little like runs. 1, 2, and then you follow
and I go,
through.
And right there?
Exactly.
Thanks, Leslie. For more information, go to amusewine.com and visit her fabulous wine shop in the North Loop of Minneapolis, sipbetter.com. Now, Leslie's not going anywhere. When we come back, one of the most unique, best things ever I've ever done when we return. Back in a moment. Stay with us. I did it! That was fun! Welcome back.
Jeff isn't
Well, I always like to give you guys recommendations on TV shows, movies, or anything that I think might be helpful that you might love. I'm one of those people that when I love something, I really love to share it. And that's why this segment is so fun, and I get the most reaction from this. Today is no different. We are having fun with pickles. It's my latest best thing ever. That's right. Okay, so I told you that this was one of the more unique ones I've ever picked because of how I came across it. And you're gonna laugh, but it's just the truth. I came across the most delicious and unique pickles I've ever had in my life. And I'm not being Jason and overly dramatic to make you laugh or smile. These, quite simply, are the most unique and delicious pickle I ever had. And I found these at a bar.
Oh, weird. You found something at a bar?
Okay, I don't need your sass right now.
Did you have your shirt on?
I did. We go to a place called Shortstop in Coon Rapids. Now, thank you. And, row one's been there. There is a server there named Michelle. And Michelle is famous in that bar for her pickles. And her pickles are right here, and they're called fire and ice pickles. Now, she makes them with her secret recipe. She makes them, and the minute she starts telling people at the bar that she has a round, they sell out instantly. I have to actually tell her, hey girl, I'm coming in, save me a few jars. What makes these fire and ice pickles so incredible is because I call them second act pickles. When you start to bite them, they're real sweet, and you're like, oh wow, these are sweet. And then about 3 seconds later, there's Act 2, and there's a little kick that comes at the end that's garlicky, a little spicy, but not too spicy. So, before the show, director Leo and Ted tried them because I knew they couldn't do the show, and Leo said they're the best pickle he's ever had in his life. So now Kendall and Leslie are gonna try them.
Don't screw this up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like your saber.
Yeah. Don't pick a good one.
Yeah.
Pick a
good
good one.
pickle.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Now just let it. Just take a bite, and then you'll see the you'll feel the right.
Ooh. Oh wow.
I told you.
Wait, what's
It's like a lot happening in my
Michelle's
mouth.
number is?
Believe me.
Wow.
So she gives
Really sweet, and then it's not at all. Then it's
Then
a
it's
little
not.
hit.
It changes.
Oh my gosh. What am I going to pair to this?
I know.
Pinot Noir?
Isn't it? They're so good. She does them in spears, the little chips
yummy.
for sandwiches. I put them on a fried chicken sandwich.
Oh, the best, I bet.
And life-changing, life-changing. Now, so, yeah.
Best pickle ever.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can
right?
give us
It's
some
just, it's the most
Absolutely.
unique, it's so good. So, I, again, like at the beginning with Hilliard's, I love to help small businesses and
Yummy.
entrepreneurs because I believe entrepreneurs are the backbone of the country. Michelle is a wonderful woman. I want her to be inundated. I want her
With pickles.
So go to Shortstop in
phone
Coon
number's right on
Rapids
here.
and talk to Michelle. Find Michelle and get her pickles from her. So Michelle is watching. All I'm gonna tell you, Michelle, is you better start making pickles like right now. Like right now. They're so good, right?
Yes, they're so good. They'd also be so good in a Bloody Mary.
Oh, Bloody Mary, I
Yes.
didn't even think about that.
So good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like
This-
a pickle wrap?
Anybody in the
Yes.
audience love pickles? Anybody in the
pickle
audience? Okay, second row, come down here. Now watch your step. Watch the big step.
Big step.
Run.
People
Okay,
are running.
watch the thing. Come over here.
Hello.
Let's have. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Lynn.
Hi, Lynn. Okay, I want you to try one of the pickles. There we go.
There's a little kick, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You okay over there, sunshine?
I just got a little bit of the kick in the wrong tube, you know what I mean?
It's garlicky-ish.
Nice
Yeah.
and sweet.
Okay, okay.
It's like there's a garlic in the middle
Uh-huh.
for transitioning.
Uh-huh.
We're transitioning?
Right? Yes! Right? Thank you! Thank you! You're very welcome. Give it up for our audience member there. Yeah.
Those are outstanding.
I'm telling. Are you okay, Sunshine? Your
Yeah, I'm good.
face.
I'm really great. These are really good. They are. I'm just very Scandinavian, and sometimes when the heat hits wrong, it's just stuck there for a while.
You'll be fine. So
They're
Michelle's
really good.
Fire and Ice Pickles available at and by the way, Shortstop has really good hamburgers too. I'll just say that. Go Coon Rapids location. Go see Michelle. It's my latest best thing ever, everybody. We're gonna take a break. We'll be back right after this. Back in a moment, everyone.
Those
Right?
are so good.
They're really good.
Yeah.
They are. Look, I saved
Oh
it.
my God, it's. Welcome back. It is time to go through some of your holiday cards. We're doing a holiday card exchange. This is our second year in a row, and when you send us a card, we send one back to you, and we have to show, Leo, we have to show Brisket. Look at Brisket. First of all, great name. Thanks to Kim Thompson in Bloomington. How cute is Brisket?
He's so cute.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, this has a suggestion for us.
This one is from Joe Hartman in Shakopee. And dear Jason and Kendall, I really like your show. It's really funny. I have a suggestion for your Fish Out of Water segment. That's right. You and Ted and Kendall should drive a race car at the Elko Speedway.
It's on the list. It is on the list. Oh, this one.
Producer Ted's going to book it. Thank you, buddy.
I have no idea why Ted picked that one. Sorry, I didn't have time to read it.
It's
I
all
was
right.
busy.
Jackie from St. Cloud. And let's see here. I broke my leg and
sorry.
No,
Babe?
but she said that our show, because as she's recovering, has been a light, which we always say. We always say we're the official show of recovery. That's right, of any type of medical thing. Send your card to us. We'll send one back to you, autographed by us. Our address is right there on the screen, 11358 Viking Drive, Eden Prairie, 55344. Please send it by Christmas Eve. We'll be right back to wrap things up. Back in a moment, friends. Isn't the spice? Are you still tasting it? Yeah, me too. Welcome back. Don't forget, if you want to be in our audience, just go to eventbrite.com and search for The Jason Show or get the Eventbrite app. It's time for the surprise goodbye. You know how this works. We don't know what's in the segment until I read it right now. Residents in, I know I clapped, Aaron. I was like a little clap there. Residents in Breckenridge, Colorado can breathe a sigh of relief. Why? Because they record, because a record, see, I'm reading it live. Because a record they once held is back where it belongs. More than 1,300 people lined up with skis in hand and created the world's longest shot ski. The previous record had been held by Park City, Utah. The official number stands at 1,350 people, 468 skis, and 2,400 feet long. Tomorrow, Lindsey Ginsel, go out there and be yourself. We'll see you tomorrow.